what role will Mr. Pennycrumb, the adorable puppy,
Oh, yeah.
playing in upcoming Umbrella Academy?
Well, something interesting that's going to happen with Mr. Pennycrumb is he's going to be recast as, because we did the dog kind of like really quickly. And then I said, if Gabriel has a hug, and I wanted the dog to be Gabriel's dog. So later on, actually, we're going to recast the dog with Gabriel's dog. So it'll just be like in a TV show where they get somebody else playing some character.
You created characters larger than life?
What is that? Oh, awesome!
Little Lego versions of the characters.
Hello.
Hi.
First of all, I just want to tell you that personally, Gerard, you're my hero, and you have been since I was 13. So first of all, thank you ever so much for that. And my question is, you were initially an artist
Right.
to begin with. Have you ever thought of maybe releasing just a collection of your artistic work?
I haven't thought of it. I guess because like I haven't felt like I've gotten enough of it together. It's really scattered. A lot of it is a lot of loose paper with just designs and scribbles on them. I kind of like the dreaming up part and doing that, and then when I start to work on it too much, like that's actually why I don't have the discipline that Gabriel has. I could never draw a comic because I get like halfway through it and then I'd be so bored. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to come up with something else, So it takes a lot to really do that. But I mean, one of the cool things, obviously we're here to talk about the comic. I'm not going to sit and talk about the album, but one of the things that I'm noticing, I think, is really going to happen this year. One of the points of everything is it is art. It's embracing art, and that is a lot of what the record is trying to do. And what this next couple of years, 3, 4 years, the stuff that we do together, me and Gabrielle, me and Sean Sack and Becky, like all that stuff, and how it relates to the record and everything. Like it's really now about re-embracing art. Because I remember in the beginning, like I actually said, F art. Like that's kind of why I wanted to start a band, because I didn't like my experience with it. And now I realize, no, that's the most important thing to me. Besides my family, is art, being an artist. And so I don't remember the question.
Have you ever thought of releasing a collection of your work?
Yeah. So I haven't, but I think that kind of thing is really possible in the next couple of years. Maybe. I would love to have an art umbrella academy, but I think that would be really great.
Thank you.
Hi. So Gerard, your music brought me to comics, period, in my mid-20s, and now I have a horrible Wednesday, very expensive habit.
Oh, yeah.
So I was wondering if each of you could tell me a comic that you're reading now to kind of add to my addiction.
Besides Day Tripper,
Day Tripper's number 1.
yeah.
It's almost over too, so if you get into it right now, there's 8 out. You can read all those real fast and then wait for the last couple. That was how I originally read Watchmen. I didn't get into it till like issue 10, and it was like,
Yeah,
oh,
like how
here it
you
is.
compare my book to Watchmen.
Well, yeah, no, his book's different from Watchmen in that the last 2 issues will come out in months very close to each other rather than spread out over a year, which was so painful.
Yeah, most of us never got to read Watchmen that way, which is kind of great. But I imagine if you really, have to read Day Tripper, you're kind of like, oh, what's going to happen? Yeah. I really wish I could say that I did. When I'm like kind of in this really big creative process that I'm going through, I can't read a book. I was just talking with Lindsay last night. She gave me this book when we met, and I haven't had a chance to read it since we met. So I can't read books. I can barely listen to certain kinds of music. I can't read comics. It's really hard. It's really hard to read it. But I don't have it.
I don't read a lot of comics anymore. I also have a very little time to read. I stopped working at 10, then I had to eat. Then by the time I get time, it's like 12 or 1 in the morning. But I read some things from this guy, Frederick Peters. He wrote Blue Pills. It's really awesome graphic novel. And he did a series, I think it's 3 books, called Lupus. Amazing also. There's this Italian guy called G.P. really amazing stuff. He has this graphic novel called GarageBand, that it's just a bunch of kids who gather in this warehouse to play, and there are 4 kids, different backgrounds. One has all the sports from his characters, he's a boiled brat, and the other one is like punk rock, don't give a shit to anything, he's the drummer, obviously. And so it's really great. Everything that Shippy does is great. It has several books. I don't know. That's a lot of what I'm reading.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I realized I hadn't been reading comics hardly at all for the same reasons these guys aren't doing it. And I was like, no, I gotta know what's going on. And so I've been pushing myself to read more stuff. I got caught up with Walking Dead, which is amazing.
Oh, I get to read Batman. I mean, I totally,
Yeah.
so that's awesome.
My favorite book right now, I think I've told you about it, is Hack Slash. It's from Image, and it's this serial killer, weird slasher thing. It's a really great book. I'm really enjoying that. Very, and besides Day Trippers, besides Vibe, and besides Dark Horse, Hack Slash and Walking Dead are the ones that I'm digging the most right now. Oh, and Lock and Key from IDW is really good.
This is going to be actually for all 3 of you. What is your favorite superhero or
Captain Hammer, definitely.
So yeah, just favorite superhero of all time or even villain.
I think I don't think I'm allowed to say that. I think Mikey would know.
Thank you for asking.
Mikey knows what it is. What is it? It's the one.
I don't know. I really like Space Boy. That's the only superhero book I'm reading right now. Umbrella Academy.
I like Green Lantern.
R2D2 is cool. That's all we got, I think. Sorry.
That's cool.
My question is for Gerard. Me and my cousins love your music, and then we were wondering also if you come out with future albums, are you going to do the artwork for the cover?
That's kind of a thing that it changes every time, depending on what's needed for the thing, for whatever album. But right now, since we just finished the album and it's mixed, master, and ready to go, we're very proud of it. Excited. So now I get to do all the art. Now, even if I don't, end up doing the end result, I'm doing a ton of design work. I got to show Gabriel last night, and so I kind of do always do it in that way. But I get to work with a really talented graphic designer, and we work together. And so I kind of do it still, even though I might not physically be doing it.
Thank you.
Hey, my question is for Gerard. So when you're getting ready to write a song or start writing a storyline for Umbrella Academy, what kind of stuff really gets you inspired and wants you to just write and start going at it?
You know what it is? The coolest thing is it could be anything. I could be in a cafe and see a white violin on the wall. That, I think, if you love art, you love creating things, and I think this room is probably filled with a lot of really creative people, and I think that's why we're here at Comic-Con. Really just being able to get inspired by maybe even what it says on the side of this cup or something. You're able to pull stuff kind of out of the air, just stuff that whizzes by you, stuff that you misread, people that you missee, things that don't exactly make sense, and you just start drawing all this stuff in, and you just tuck it away a little bit, and then eventually something bursts out of your head, and you've got an idea for a story, but a lot of it's just a life experience, and who you meet, all that stuff. That's the most important thing, I think, as an artist, is kind of sponging up everything you kind of see, and anybody that comes up to you, if you have the time to talk to them, if they have something valid to say to you, just listen to that, and because there's kind of these little puzzles within everything out there, from a poster on the wall or something somebody said.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you.